moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is TIME, and I'm gon' do me. Mr. Butley, I do not play when I do PE. I stand right there, watch me changing, see what I'm displaying. It's how I'm gon' win. I know persistence is key. I know my patience is key. Stay praying and major key. Keep the demons at my feet. Prayers right before I sleep. Nowadays I ain't too sweet. Fuck that shit, now it's some beef. I'ma throw you in the broiler. Thought that I wasn't a beast, that's why I had to destroy it. Took me some time, now I see where I belong in this piece. See me, I love to spit. Never been the type to quit. Wait for a second, yes I did. Realized I was legit. SEG19XX, they looking like I'm the best. Pull up right in that new Lex X. My play couldn't hold the text. Looking at me like I'm next. Some years ago ain't make sense. Talent's gon' make me some sense. Bouncing's gon' take me some places. Changing for good days ahead. I did. Got that fuck shit out my head. Now that that's been said, took me a new day, made me a new way. I cannot complain. I like to remain in check. Thank you God, now I'm cashing checks every week. Focus on what it is that you may seek, so you can receive. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need.
All I needed was a minute, turn that bitch into a moment. Started with a vision, now I'm doing what I wanna. Got Gabbana on the garment, complimenting my persona. I was saying to inspire, made a rap by the poet. Finny been the leader of the CNA. I know it got charisma and the swagger, just for missing one component. I don't need to snap a picture, let these niggas know I'm focused. I just need the plug to send me something potent. That got young there out the smug. Not a job, boy, I came with the flood. We got everything out the mud. Let them say what they want, but I'm yay with the shrug. I just do not give a fuck, yeah. Blessed never say it with luck, yeah. Free never say I was stuck, yeah. Laughing at them while I count my bugs. I feel like a brand new person. Rebel with a brand new purpose. They got double C's on all the purses. Better know it's deeper than the surface. Do what I want and I give it my all. Winning results if you give me the ball. Been on the rise with no intent to fall. I came from the dirt, got it under my paws, dawg.
All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. All I need is that one moment, that's all that I need is a moment, that's all that I need. Yeah, 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 that's all that I need. Sometimes we lose interest, but we still find our gifts. fed me this fruit. It was back in 98 while I was in my youth. I was trying to concentrate on what I should do. I never did anticipate the day that they would snooze. She told me to wait so she could choose to have me get to a place where I would lose interest in attendance or graduating school. But don't get me wrong, I knew right all along. This still was a lot going on whenever I was left at home. I had no choice but for me to write a song. I prayed a long time for them to get along. It took a long time for me to write this song. I took my time for me to start the song. All of these lines that would seep from my soul, yeah, deep within this microphone.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Burying the past, these nappy roots run deep. I need to go keep growing up.
You with me?
Promise you won't leave.
We already born into sin, so every day we wake, how we gon' choose to live? We gotta lose the stress to be at our very best. Something I learned a long time ago on that test with no regret. I stayed at some distance. I always said I promise I won't leave. That never made sense. Still hoping that I could repay them with all my sense. I'm making myself cave in, yet I'm praying that we'll make it. I've been straying so I could pave this path I'm taking without the slaving. I'm gon' make it, that ain't no bragging. I'm just saying that I'ma have that faith with no delaying. He been arranging some of this and some of that, and that's a big fact. So there's nothing I need to trade in. Nah, when God got my back.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free. Not until I'm free.
I won't.
Burying the past, these nappy roots run.
One day you'll understand though.
Go keep growing up.
I'm growing.
Promise you won't leave.
He been arranging some of this and some of that. How the universe amazing. Bush, Reagan, Clinton, and now Trump too. Getting they run to that. And for that big ass fact, I got to grow and act. Got my GED and now I leave my class. No forces needed. Showing my diamond with flaws, no cracks. Pause. Some didn't catch that. Siempre cambiante. Always changing like the autumn leaves. When you think I left, I'll be right back in the spring. Regardless of what then happened, I'm still here. Without the landing, I'm still there. That's the objective. Hold on there, be patient. I'm still loading there. Said I'm still loading here. Yeah.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free. Not until I'm free. Burying the past, these nappy roots run deep. I need to go keep growing up. Just promise you won't leave. Like the autumn trees.
Yeah. It's Thursday night, which means it's time for the hottest, most incredible, baby. The best that ever is, the best that ever was, the best that ever will be. The greatest podcast in the history of internet, bitch. It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's, the open mic king, is in the building. And we got some feedback because I'm talking loud as hell in the mic for some reason. I need to turn something down. Eventually, I will. But right now, you talking to me, man. Your homie, your friend, your partner in crime. Fake, make sure you follow, subscribe, and vibe to everything that is the Vibe on Air simply by going to the Vibe on Air on everything. Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play. Go and follow me. No, follow me, man. Come on. Follow me, man. Follow me, man. Just go to the Vibe on Air. Go to www.thevibeonair.com. Click the follow button and join the community, man. Be part of the community. In the studio today, we're going to be kicking it with actress, model, singer, writer. I think she break dance and she do head spins. JASMINE the model's in the building right now. She's going to be kicking it with us today. So we're going to chop it up with her, talk about modeling and acting right now. And of course, you know, we're going to keep doing what we do. I'm going to be doing the ratchet news, and there's some ratchet shit in the news today. Seriously. And well, of course, we're going to play the hottest music videos from the underground independent artists like we just did a little while ago. Shout out to the double play I did of the homegirl. She was here last week kicking it with me. Yeah. Journey Blue. Shout out to Journey Blue. I love you for that, man. Had to play that new one with her and my homegirl Affinity. Affinity, man, that one moment. Had to jump into the video Autumn Trees with her and Billy. I can't remember Billy's name. I'm sorry, Billy. Don't be mad at me. I don't think you know me anyway, so I ain't scared of you. And of course, I had to play Straight Out Atlanta by way of Akron. My cousin Chastity with Cha Cha Cha. She can cha cha. She ain't even Puerto Rican. Was that racist? A little, but it's all right. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, and tune in with us. We're going to play some more music. If you are an artist and you want to have your music played on the show, you want us to play your music video, feel free to send us your music to thevibeonair@gmail.com. I will listen to it, and I will play it, even if I think it sucks. Isn't that great of me? I think I'm a great guy. Thank you. The fake audience love me. If you want to call in and talk to us as well, the phone lines will be open, 216-526-1555, 216-526-1555. And in the days and times of COVID-19 that we are living in, make sure you are staying safe. Stay your ass in the house, even though I haven't been in the house as much, but I'm trying to get back into that. Make sure you get the shit you need to make sure you are safe. Get your mask, even if you can't get one that's extravagant as mine, because I look like Bane, little cousin, wearing this. And get you some rubber gloves, even if you got to get these kind. Go to the store and get some gloves, even the dishwashing gloves. These probably better than the disposable one. You can wash these motherfuckers and keep reusing these. These is good. Get some gloves, man. Keep you some Purell. Get some Clorox spray. But stay safe. And we will get past this, and when we get back to our normal, we all gonna kick it. Like we about to kick it now because it's time to play some music for y'all. I'm about to jump into some music, but like I'd like to say to everybody, in my efforts of being the most supportive guy that I am to all artists and musicians, that people on the lower end, in the independent, whatever, I need your motherfuckers to do me a favor too. Support me too, man. Damn.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be freed.
Hey, this is Danielle Taylor from the 90 No Awareness, and you're tuning into the Vibe on Air.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When it comes to heartbreak, know you've had your share of more than few. They build you up with broken broken promises that didn't come through. But I want you to know that I realize and I see good in you. But when it comes to love, your heart is questioning what is the use. I know what you want, baby, I got it. I got it all. And when you think of us, baby, don't doubt it. No doubt at all. I wanna show you that you're fine, show you just how bright you shine. Love is a work that's over time. I'm so happy that you're mine. Just what you want and I know just what you need, and I'm here, right here. Said I know your heart is weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here, right here. Don't worry about your past thing. Don't worry about your past friend. Girl, I'm gonna be your best friend. Your best friend. I'm in this thing to win. When it comes to love, you've closed the door, but I'm here to give you what you need and more. Girl, whatever they won't do, I'm gon' do. Oh, baby, I vow to. I know what you want, baby, I got it. I got it all. And when you think of us, baby, don't doubt it. No doubt at all. I wanna show you that you're fine, show you just how bright you shine. Love is a work that's over time. I'm so happy that you're mine. I know just what you need. I know, yeah. Right here, baby. I know your heart is weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here, right here. I got it right here for you, baby. Just what you want, yeah. Just what you need. Oh, yeah. Right here, baby. But I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here. Said I'm here. Right here. Listen. Don't run from love. Don't run. All you need is try. Baby, all you need. I got what you want and need. It's right here, girl. So stay right here with me, baby. Stay. Girl, I know just what you want and I know just what you need. Yeah. Oh, right here. I'm right here for you. See, I know your heart is weak, but I got just what you seek. Girl, I got it all. Right here. See, I know just what you want. I know just what you want. Just what you need. I know just what you need, baby. Right here. See, I know your heart is weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here, right here.
We would not let anyone or anything come between our dreams. Perfect team, shared everything and we bared everything. We both go out walking and make time for talking and work out our problems and solve almost all them, even the small ones. Leased an apartment, breakfast in bed, you made eggs and some sausage. Put on my pants and go take out the garbage. We argued and made up like Gina and Martin, and more so than often made love to exhaustion. Ignored all the noise we were causing. The next day the landlord was calling. We laughed and we smiled and made plans for a child. Hid our heads in the clouds, there was no sign of doubt. But somehow we on bad terms. Somewhere made a wrong turn, and we don't know the outcome. Fussing and fighting and arguing, cussing and crying. Started denying inside we was dying. Held on to our pride without trying. We say we don't care, but we lying. You're in my prayers, but it hurts that we had to go there. Cause since then we have gotten nowhere. We both been unfair. We both sorta hoped that there's something still there. Yeah. I push my pride aside and open up my eyes. I finally realize I need you by my side. When I'm alone at night, I play a song at night. Don't care who's wrong or right. Girl, I don't wanna fight. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight. Said I don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight. We've gone through some changes, treated each other like strangers, said things we don't mean out of anger. Damn, this is dangerous. What have we done? Look at what we become. To keep it 100, we felt dumb, cause we don't wanna break up. But we done both had enough. It's too soon to assume we gon' make up. Who's gonna say what? Is one of us already gave up. Whenever we talk, we don't say much, but it's a whole lot more we cannot ignore. There is so much more to be fighting for, and so therefore I don't wanna argue with you no more. I just wanna get to a place where we both feel safe and the love outweigh trouble coming our way, and we won't give up hope, so we both gon' pray. Leave a note with our folks and elope one day, and I know someday when we're old and great, we'll be glad that we did it our way. Take the good with the bad, the happy with the sad, and whatever your crazy ass might wanna add. And I'm sorry cause I know that I might make you mad, but I'm only acting out cause you like to throw jabs. But that's all in the past now, we're in a better place, we can laugh now. We can have a kid and go half down. I push my pride aside and open up my eyes. I finally realize I need you by my side. When I'm alone at night, I play your song at night. Don't care who's wrong or right. Girl, I don't wanna fight. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight. Said I don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight, don't wanna fight. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Ooh,
I don't need much, I think I don't need no big count. I don't need no mess, yeah, I don't need no mess, gon' take me out. I don't need another that's just gonna bring me blues. I don't need no man, boy, I don't need nothing, I'm not you, no. And I can't be waiting for the right time, the right chance, the right one, the right man, no, I can't be waiting. Waiting. people, places to see now. And I can't be waiting for the right time, the right chance, the right one, the right man. No, I can't be waiting for the right one, the right find. Gotta get mine, 'cause time flies by. Oh, waiting.
It's the vibe on there, Mr. D, the open mic king. I ain't gotta look at you because I'm looking at the board, but not gonna look at you. We back up on it Thursday night. The vibe on air is going down. You just heard music from some talented ass people. Shout out to Esther Fitz with Waiting. I like that, Esther. That was dope. I like that. You supposed to send me that though. I had to go find it. Shout out to Koi featuring L.A. Bailey, my girl Thela Bailey with a Don't Wanna Fight. And my nigga True Soul Davis right here. True Soul, you be doing it, man. You be doing it. I gotta get your thick back head ass up in here again, man. We gotta kick it again. That's my dude, True Soul Davis. He's a dope ass artist and writer. Make sure y'all get with him. But it's the vibe on air. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe on everything simply by going to the vibe on air in the search and click the like, follow, subscribe button and be a part of our community, man. Go to www.thevibeonair.com, join. And send music and all kinds of information. Anything you want to put on the show, send it to thevibeonair@gmail.com. The phone lines are open. We about to do the ratchet news, but if you want to call in and talk about it, dial 216-526-1555 because there's some ratchet shit going on. We about to actually switch pace right now and jump over here to my side of the room because it's time to put some ratchet in your life like this.
The ratchet no.
Today in ratchet ass news. Now, as I always do, I give my disclaimer. This shit is real. None of this stuff is made up. I can't even make shit up like this. This is real stuff. You can Google it if you need to prove that this is real stuff that's going on in our lives right now that involves dumb shit. Now, we have Jasmine the model here. She can chime in anytime she wants. Her mic is on. Say hi, Jasmine.
Hello.
She's like, hello. Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hi.
No, it's all good. I'm going to start from what I think is the least ratchet to the most ratchet. And here we go. Let's start here with this. We finna bring up this picture. Now, what you might see is traffic. What I see on the screen is one car way up here in the front, in the black car. And then I see a bunch of other cars that's all look alike because they police cars. And they chasing somebody. Now, this is not a high-speed chase. No. It's a low-speed chase. Real shit. A low-speed chase.
Bruh.
I can't make that shit up.
Bruh.
But a driver drops off a baby, stops for gas, and a few other things during a long Detroit police chase. That's right. He being chased by the police. Had the time to drop off a baby and get gas during this chase.
Oh my damn.
It's crazy. A driver leading the Detroit police on a chase dropped off a baby and stopped for gas while fleeing officers all around the city. Several police vehicles were in pursuit of a red car that fled on the highway, main roads, and neighborhoods throughout the chase. At one point, the car slowed down to stop to allow a woman on the side of the road to open the back passenger seat and remove what appeared to be a baby in a car seat. So hold on. Hold the fuck on. You being chased by the goddamn police, and you got time to pull over. They got time to open the door and take a baby out of a car seat. What's the fastest you get a baby out of a car seat? Anybody?
I don't know. At least 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes.
In the car chase, you know how long that is? Forever.
Right. True.
You stop forever because the police could be up on you. So he had enough time to do that. That means Detroit police couldn't find this motherfucker.
Hey, we talking about Detroit though.
What that mean?
Man. Detroit is wild, yo.
Detroit is wild, but still, you getting chased.
These are professional criminals. They've been in the game since forever.
Something. He must know something that I didn't, because this motherfucker had enough time to stop. But look, and he take a whole baby out of a whole car seat, have a chick be like, and she probably said, "Okay, you be safe. Make sure you."
You learn. You go through training when you in Detroit. All right.
Hey, look.
You go to criminal training.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Ain't no way. But look, the driver also stopped for gas and appeared to ask another citizen to fill up the car's tank. The driver opened the window and exchanged words with other drivers and pedestrians throughout the chase. Video showed after the driver dropped off the baby, officers stopped the chase and the car cruised around the city. At this point, it's unclear why the driver was even being pursued. And the police have not arrested him yet.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
I mean, I ain't saying I ain't with it, because, if fuck the police. But I'm a bail bondsman and said fuck the police. It's kind of ass backwards.
World premiere.
No, that's not the right sound. But he was the police. How the fuck you gonna have a chase and chase this motherfucker all around a goddamn city, and they couldn't even catch the nigga? I mean, he must have been dope on the wheel. I mean, this nigga had enough time to talk somebody into putting his gas, filling his tank up for him.
It was set up already.
You think so? It was like a race or something?
He had his people set up already.
He's like, hey nigga, meet me over at the Sunoco, man.
I tell you, these are professionals. Like,
I mean, it's
everything is thought of. It's already set out. It's like,
nah, son.
Fuck this shit.
I ain't with it. It's something in the game. He might have did have a setup. This seemed like some shit that was like.
It was like, baby mama about to pull up right now. You
better hurry up and get your ass out here. But still, you still gotta unstrap the kid and do all that shit. You gotta reach across.
He was doing that while he was driving.
How? You being chased by the police?
One arm in the back.
Oh hell no!
I ain't gonna fall for it, man. I ain't gonna fall for it. But the thing is, the nigga got away too. And, he rolling through the city. He was rolling through the entire motherfucking city.
In my 6'4".
He was rolling through the motherfucking city, man.
What the fuck?
And didn't get caught. So I don't even know if I want to give him. I still got to give him to him.
Get your dumb ass down.
But the nigga got away. So to the police.
Get your dumb ass down.
That nigga got away.
Hey.
He had enough time. Man, that nigga probably made some macaroni, stopped at one of his ex-bitch's houses and got some ass real quick.
Ain't no telling.
Police was like, where'd he go? Was it Barney Fife?
Ain't no telling.
They got a Barney Fife somewhere.
This is ratchet news, right?
That's ratchet. It's fuck. It's ratchet. It's fuck. Moving forward in the ratchet information superhighway. Look at this motherfucker right here. Now, this is the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Obviously, this is a mug shot. This fat ass white dude look like he got arrested for fucking up his diet.
Damn.
Does that mean?
But that was
What the fuck?
No, he looks scary.
He just looked. That's it. He looked. But this motherfucker here, a Florida man was downloading child porn as a boredom killer. Deputies say.
Oh my God.
You got your own sound effects with you.
Oh my God. Yes, I do sound.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I do voiceovers on that.
But a Florida man who was caught downloading thousands of images that contained either child pornography or child erotica said he viewed the graphic content as a boredom killer, even though he knew it was wrong. Deputies said they began investigating in April 2019. So this was before quarantine. So he wasn't that bored. After receiving a tip from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children that led them to an address in Merritt Island in Florida, which leads me once again to say that motherfuckers from Florida is fucking stupid.
Hey, y'all better get him. Florida in the house. Y'all gonna let him do y'all
You ain't
like
followed
that?
this show for a while there, because if you notice, most of the Ratchet News come from Florida.
Y'all gonna let him do y'all like
And
that?
it don't be on purpose. It don't be on purpose.
Shit.
It don't be on purpose. But more tips related to the same user came again in April, then in June of that year, which led to a warrant being drafted and executed for Microsoft OneDrive. Oh shit, he had that shit on the cloud, which contained 7,548 images, 119 of which were children's pornography, which the rest were children erotica. Record show.
Lord.
I don't get it. I don't get what a grown ass man can get. What appeal can you get out of looking at a child, man?
He's sick.
It's fucked up.
Look at him though. He looked
I mean,
fucked
yeah,
up.
he looked like.
Look how he act.
He looked like the real
Fucked
Peter.
up.
He like the real Peter Griffin when he just got out the joint.
No, he looked like motherfucking
Like he looked like a fake Family Guy.
I don't know. That nigga look fucked.
Like he want to fuck a Family Guy.
Mental issues look like it's just all over him. Period.
Well,
I mean, like severe, like addressed and all that.
I'm
like,
just saying that.
Like I'm just saying.
7,548 images, man. Come on. Shane Williams said he lived at the home with a relative, but at first denied accessing any kind of child pornography or having a OneDrive account, according to the warrant. After his relative's children left the home, he said, "I know why you're here," and said that his criminal activity began one night when he hit the wrong button while looking at pornography, and it was a downward spiral from there. Williams told deputies that the download he downloaded the image as a boredom killer and not for sexual gratification. Records show he knew the children in the photos were victims, and he said he hated himself for looking at the abuse, according to the warrant. So, god damn, man. Deputy said an additional search was conducted in Williams' electronic devices at 524 more child pornography images.
What?
Some showing victims as young as 1 year old were found.
Come on, he need a death sentence. Like,
well, if he go to jail, he gonna get a death sentence. It's gonna be called Dick.
They need to.
He gonna be called Sticky.
And I'm not even like for all of that, but like he fucked up. Period.
Oh shit!
That's fucked up. Period.
You're fucked up, man.
Look.
You need help, man.
Mr. Shane Williams, I need you to do me a favor.
Go fuck yourself.
And then I need you to. But you probably ain't gonna be able to sit down for a while. You fucking with some niggas in jail that don't.
They gonna fuck him up.
They gonna know. They gonna fuck him.
But they're gonna fuck this nigga up.
They gonna fuck him.
Cause that's a nigga too. Like
that's a white dude.
Yeah, but like it's a group of motherfuckers that just
people in prison don't like rapists, especially if it's something with kids. Period. So he gonna get he gonna be the new Pinata.
Good.
And it's gonna he gonna need a big stick for this fat ass. He look like he chewed gummy bears by the pound. I just be saying shit.
I know. I mean, I'm just looking. Can we not look at him anymore?
We moving on because it's another story in Ratchet News. This is the one that got me a little heated. We all in our houses and all that shit due to the coronavirus, right? And everybody's scared and worried, because there is a lot of lives lost. Even though they say Ohio is probably one of the safest cities, and that's fine. Even it's only like, even though it's cases everywhere except for 2 counties in Ohio, and but we need to do what we need to do and do our part to make sure we all can come out of this safe. Yes. But here's what I have to talk about with the coronavirus and one person in particular. You might know him. His name's Donald Trump. Everybody knows Donald Trump, right?
I think I know him, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I heard of him before, but Well,
Donald Trump, when this first shit dropped, he denied that there was an epidemic. And it's being recorded. Everybody's played it everywhere. I'm not finna play the shit. But then, of course, he went back later once it became a pandemic. Oh, I knew it was going to be a pandemic. Trust me, I knew it's going to be that way. Oh my God! I tried to warn everybody. It was me. Why do he do his hands like this? I don't get it. Why? Oh my God! It was the biggest thing I ever. But here's what I got about. Here's what's going on with Donald Trump right now. Remember the wall? That wall he wanted to build around Mexico. Okay, so
Mexico.
They make it everybody not, forcing everybody in unless you're an essential worker, right? Mm-hmm. Well, tell that up to his people that's building the wall because they're working around the clock. Is construction essential? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, for his wall,
that's not essential.
No,
especially during the coronavirus.
If they were doing construction for hospitals or something, like where they're like immediately building hospitals and other facilities.
But there already hospitals are open. That's not essential.
Saying like more, but other than that, I don't see it being.
It's not essential. But crews are still hard at work on Trump's border wall, despite stay-at-home orders and pandemic. Construction continues on 197 miles of wall that the president says will keep out drugs, migrants, and disease. We've been told to show up every day, nonstop, says one worker. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So look, efforts are fully underway around the country to slow down the spread of coronavirus, with Americans under a stay-at-home order allowed only to work for essential people to work. But construction for the president's wall, his massive border wall, is continuing, and it's in a barren stretch of New Mexico, Columbus, New Mexico, but they still have issues with coronavirus too. A government contractor is building what's called a man camp.
Well, Mexico isn't letting anyone in, right now?
No, but it's still, they on the New Mexico side, the United States side. But they're building what's called a man camp to house as many as 80 workers in one place. Mm-hmm. Groups of men are working side by side near Columbus, erecting sections of a barrier with no protection or no type of preventative action towards corona. Even though the White House social distancing guidelines state something different, they're not looking at that.
But are they looking at the numbers? I mean, is it pretty low so far?
And that's what they're saying in New Mexico.
Because that's the only.
It's not, the numbers are not high because in parts of New Mexico it's barren.
Right.
So of course, it's not a big community of people unless you go into crowded communities.
Right. So they have.
So their numbers are always going to be lower, but it's not going to mean they're not going through the same situations we are. They just have lower numbers because it's lower population.
Well, they actually have a chance to prevent it. They know that they have a chance to prevent it, and do more now rather than waiting later. Kind of.
But this is the thing with this situation. How are you preventing it? They could have workers that might have it. Now you grouping people together in groups of 80.
I'm totally against that. I'm not arguing that part. I'm just saying.
Right. But the wall is up to 160 miles already. Mm-hmm. And any place where you have the wall, other than the walking around the edges, is stopping everybody cold. As the wall gets bigger, that really helps us a lot on drugs, unauthorized migration, and he claimed contagion. Please. We'll have a tremendous impact on drugs. Should I do it like Donald? We'll have a tremendous impact on drugs, but one of the other things we'll also have an impact on, we think, is the virus. How fuck is a wall gonna stop a virus? You stupid orange head motherfucker. Public health experts dispute that. Mexico has only a fraction of the COVID-19 cases reported in the U.S. Mm-hmm. Because you are aware that Mexico is part of America. Right. It's North America, motherfucker. Although testing is more limited south of the border, regardless, the virus is spreading fast on both sides. Mm-hmm. It's unacceptable that any industry in any part of the state should be carrying on without taking into account the serious hazards posed by the ongoing public health emergency. New Mexico's governor, named Democrat Michelle Lujan Grisham, said this in a statement. But the man camp and the wall construction they're asking to delay this because they're worried about social distancing, and there needs to be social distancing. Yeah, okay, the president want to prove he gonna build his wall and get his wall done, but this is a pandemic that he said wasn't gonna be one, and then he changed his mind because he was a lying bitch. But you have to change it up. One of my comments from one of my people on Facebook, Deasia Devo, she said, they still working on that shit. Yeah. Yeah, they still working on that shit, Deasia. Hell yeah, they working on that bullshit. Hey. But look, Rosetta Chuffin, he wouldn't say tremendous, he'll say big. His vocabulary is garbage. It is, but this is what they wrote in the article. Somebody probably paraphrased the shit. But the company, Galveston-based SLSCO, was awarded a $789 million contract in 2019 for border replacement wall construction. Wow. Danielle Taylor says, I was about to say that, but she beat me to it. Really, really big. Yeah, it would be really, really big. It would be the biggest thing ever. Oh my God. I mean, it's going to be so big it would eclipse the word big.
You kind of sound like the Terminator.
That's how he sound. He sound like the Terminator on drugs. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper now. It's really big chopper. Oh my God, it's a really big chopper. But look.
Okay, come on now. It ain't that funny.
It's funny. It was funny. He was cracking up. but also, this is what Trump said. We will continue to build miles of the wall every day. We see a lot of benefits from the border wall system, and we're still well on track to meet 400 to 450 miles by the end of the calendar year. For lawmakers and border advocates who opposed the project before the pandemic, the relentless construction, active work along about 197 miles, according to the Customs and Borders Protection, is appalling. This is unconscionable. We should use the billions of dollars for medical devices like ventilators, not to build a wall, said Kevin Bixby, director of the Southwest Environmental Center. By continuing to build the wall, the government is continuing to spread the virus. That shit is crazy. So I want people, and people got people commenting in, but if you also feel free to call in and talk to us. We're going to talk about this for a second before we move on. 216-526-1555. Because I believe that Donald Trump we already know he's fucking stupid. But when we have a pandemic and you talking about social distancing and the biggest key phrase is stay at home. Hashtag stay at home. If you ain't paying attention, stay at home. But you got these men out here risking their lives, for real, literally. It's crazy. While the wall is usually framed as an immigration issue, Bixby Wildlife Group have focused on its impact or endangerment to endangered species. And, that's fine. But they're saying there's only 4 new miles of barrier so far. According to CBB, which I don't know what that means, 147 miles of barrier have been installed since Trump took office in 2017. Nearly all of that has been to replace lower, less sturdy fences. Just 2 miles of barrier have been installed where none previously existed. Another 2 miles involve secondary fencing where only one fence has stood. The cost so far has been $15 billion, although Congress authorized just $5.1 billion of that. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. So Trump has all but abandoned his campaign promise to force Mexico to pay for the wall he envisioned. We paying for it. And he putting families at risk. So, I mean, the coronavirus is a serious thing. A lot of people don't take it serious. Everybody has their issues. People don't really do the studying and the research they need to do about it. But you need to, because you need to take it serious. If Scarface can get it, anybody can get it.
I think it's serious, to be honest. But I don't, I can't necessarily conclude that it's as serious in the terms that, they put out for us to think. But I think it's serious because it is some sort of weapon, period, right? So I wouldn't care if it was biological or any other type of weapon. That's why it's serious, So whether you think it's 5G tower radiation, whether you think it's a real ass virus.
Stop turning down the cell phone towers before you fuck up my reception. By the way, you punk motherfuckers.
No, I'm just saying whatever you think it is serious. So
oh shit,
you need to move according to your own knowledge and what you think.
But research it before you start.
Absolutely,
that's the problem. People are
Go beyond what you YouTube and Google. I just want to say that because they, the shit at the top is always going to be the shit they want you to think for the most part. Always go beyond what you YouTube.
But mass
and
panic
Google.
is not an option. And stop trying to scare motherfuckers to get likes, you stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean,
get a real shit and get likes if you want to get likes. I mean, for real, man.
What the fuck?
But to Donald Trump and his stupid ass, I mean, damn, 80 people in a man camp, and it's more than one man camp, just so you know. Mm-hmm. It's several of them because they have to, for each section of the wall. Mm-hmm. Now, the numbers he gave were not true because most of that was repairing.
A lot of shit not true, though.
But no, most of those numbers he gave about that fence was not true because most of it was repairing fences that were already up that they had to repair. Mm-hmm. So they really haven't made that much. I doubt they're going to have 450 miles of fence done by the end of this year. I doubt it. And I doubt that these man camps and him having this wall up is going to last that long. So if you have you can actually voice your opinion to them by simply going to Donald Trump's Twitter, which is the real Donald Trump, or you can actually contact your congressman and let them know about that. This is not a priority. We need to be in the home. They need to get those people home. That wall is not a priority, and we're paying for it. Just so you know. You will see it. You're going to see it in your taxes and something. I mean, you're going to see it. We're paying for it. Mexico was supposed to pay for it. That's what he said, right?
Definitely don't doubt
That's
that
what
shit.
Donald bitch made Trump say. I get angry. I get angry like Larry Gardner.
Honestly, shit is going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we just need to prepare and be ready for, necessary moves, united and individually. That's why you always want to educate yourself. Protect yourself. I see a lot of people going to get guns and like all that. Don't be dumb.
This ain't the end of days.
Don't be dumb. I mean, but you want to protect yourself. You want to gain more knowledge more than anything.
Just go to the liquor store and drink more because that's what they want you to do.
Don't do that. Because
why not? I like doing that.
Drinking liquor does weaken the immune system. So I wonder why. I mean, they say it does kill the virus.
Don't you talk bad about liquor.
They say it kills the virus, but it also weakens the immune system. So think about that.
Hey.
It's essential.
It's essential because I'm drinking.
Why?
Matter of fact.
No, I'm just kidding.
Matter of fact.
But for real though, I'm gonna take a sip with you. Listen.
But to President Donald, whatever your fucking middle name is, Trump, I just want you to lean forward, turn your cheek just a little bit this way, and let me slap the shit out your punk ass. Then I need you to get your dumb ass down and don't get the fuck up ever again. I wish. Did we impeach that bitch?
Honestly, like, the government is the government. Like, I don't feel no, like, way for real. I mean, I do, but it's like, I know I'm not about to sit here and go to the White House and do shit, so.
I would.
So I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't because they might arrest my ass. All
I'm going to do is learn for myself, gain more knowledge about medicinal plants, about.
I got Rosetta Chuffin. It's definitely serious. Anytime they cancel the NBA season, hell yeah, they cancel sports in this bitch. They cancel sport. Wrestling's still going though, so they don't have to have no audience. So, Deasia, bottom line, just be safe and protect yourself. That's right. That's right. Shout out to Kathleen Turner. What a waste of time and money. He only used the wall as a campaign boost. Exactly. That's all it is. It ain't shit else but a way for him to try to get himself there. But this whole situation. I think really, this is what I think, me personally. I think the coronavirus is a ploy to keep people in the house for the census.
And I agree with that.
Because niggas don't like the census.
And I agree with that.
Unless you working for them because they pay good.
But listen, I totally agree because things is never what it is.
Right. It's always something. It's never
at face value. The government.
I bet you after the census they're gonna be like, we have a vaccine.
Let me be quiet.
No, I'm just saying. They're gonna have a vaccine as soon as the coronavirus is over. That's when the vaccine gonna come. It's gonna be right after the census.
Would you take the vaccine though? Like, would you go ahead and have
I don't even get flu vaccinations. I
don't either.
I don't trust.
Like if you had to, like right now, like you.
I don't know. I can't say.
Oh, I can't.
I can't say. You gonna do it?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have to kill me.
I don't trust white people. Shout out to my cousin.
It ain't just them though.
I know.
But it's definitely
it's the government. I don't trust the government. I don't trust anybody who got a noose around my neck down there.
It just so happens that what I'm saying.
if you would take the
a
vaccine,
large percentage of the motherfuckers running the shit.
Jeremiah Chafin said this virus is real and it's a serious stay home. Exactly. But you trying to make workers who still work on a fucking fence that ain't going nowhere. It's stupid.
What if it's an act though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything. I mean, shit, you gotta remember. Remember, he's also an actor in some way.
He ain't no actor. He just been on TV.
So-called reality TV.
That ain't acting in.
But is it reality?
It's like what he called a fake news. That's fake TV.
I'm just
fake.
Exactly. It's all.
Oh my
fake.
God, this is a fake presidency.
Exactly. It's all fake. So y'all gotta be smart. Like we gotta realize, like we dealing with fake.
I've been in office for 4 years. This is the best TV show money I've ever made.
Like if you don't know it's fake shit, I mean it's serious. Don't get me wrong. It's everything like put out. It's serious. Something you need to look at, examine, research, like you said, and everything else. It's serious, yes, but it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're telling you might not be the necessary truth.
It's called smoke and mirrors.
But the potential damage and effect, you know what I'm saying, on a community or whoever, you know what I'm saying, or agendas and that shit can be very true. That's all I'm
gonna tell you. The day after the census, this is what they're gonna say.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna be. But
let me tell you this right now though. You got to be careful with them sound effects while we drinking, okay?
Why?
Because I almost choked. Period.
At least it wasn't the coronavirus.
It was not.
Rosetta Chafin said, I would not take a new vaccine on the market without years of study. Thank you.
Nope.
Because, you don't know what the fuck they putting in you.
You're not giving it to my kids.
And they putting it in monkeys or something first before they put it in you.
You're not about to do none of that.
Right. But let's lighten it up real quick because there's a comedian that's out here he's from Cleveland.
He's funny.
And he's been all over the planet. His name is Vision Vaughn. And Vision Vaughn is a weird ass dude. Man. And if you know Vision Vaughn, like I know Vision Vaughn, he be doing some silly shit. He sometimes dress up as an old school pimp that ain't got no money. He sometimes just do shit, and he just do weird shit. So I just decided one day I should have somebody follow him with a camera and record this shit, and we chronicle it just for your viewing pleasure. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's another episode of what I like to call Vision Vaughn be tripping.
He funny as hell.
Here's the video.
Did I tell you don't come over here? Nigga, you don't follow the laws, my nigga? Boy, what the fuck going on, nigga? What's good, boy? You wanna put the fucking bat down? You lucky I don't go upside your head with this, my nigga. Oh, you trying to play me, my nigga? Put the bat down or what? Put the bat down, put the hands up. Nigga, make me put the bat down. Make me put the bat down. Put the bat down, put the hands up, nigga. Huh? Test me. Nigga, watch shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga, big balls. Real shit, nigga. Easy, nigga. Y'all.
He's swinging the bat.
Y'all, you a hoe out here, nigga.
Why look like he dancing with the bat?
Okay, nigga, meet me here next month, nigga. Come back around here, June. Nigga. No doubt, nigga. June, my nigga. Doubt, nigga. See you in June, fam.
And that was another episode of Vision Vaughn be fucking tripping.
Look at these niggas. I'm weak as the fuck.
Why we these? It's like he doing the wop with the bat and shit. What the fuck wrong?
You should have played that joint though.
Vision Vaughn, man. If you got a chance, go to Vision Vaughn on Instagram and follow him. He's a dope ass, funny ass dude, man. He has a lot of skits. You're gonna see him every week on the Vibe on Air. But it's time to go, niggas. We about to go jump into some more music. We gonna come into this interview with Jasmine the model. Y'all can see her little thick ass. And we gonna chop it up with her. We got to hop in some more music real quick. This is the hottest podcast that you ever seen in your goddamn life.
Damn hot.
Mr. Deeds, and this is the Vibe.
Sizzle, sizzle.
On the ANYH ear.
What's up, people? I'm Eric Nolan, and you're listening to Vibe on Air.
Gonna party like it's 2009. I feel like I'm ready to mingle, mingle, mingle. Gonna pop bottles cause I know I'm looking fly. You damn right, I'm feeling real single.
one, that's what you told me. So why right now are we fighting? Pull down your walls, let some light in. There's a whole world out there to see. Listen and you will see. Together as one, that's what you told me. So why right now are we fighting? Pull down your walls, let some light in. There's a whole world out there to see. Our voice will be heard, begging to be there. Now's your time to learn. We just want to be free. Yeah, yeah. Together as one, that's what you told me. So why right now are we fighting? Pull down your walls, let some light in. There's a whole world out there to see. Our voice will be heard, begging to be there. Now's your time to learn. We just want to be free. Yeah, yeah. All of the friends begging and pleading. We just want to be free. 'Cause when we feel this.
Mecca? What are you doing out here? It's cold. Come inside.
Hey.
I'm here.
Breathe. It's all exclusive. Yeah. Gotta get my drink on. Bottles all night long till all that goose gone. This how we party. This how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started. We about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up.
Right.
All eyes on us. Let's light the club up. BFE, we got a lockdown. I've been a wild boy. Ain't gonna stop now. Let's party, rock it up, all tatted up. So I gotta roll my sleeves up. Believe me and weave in the back smoking weed. We in the building.
Oh my God, dude. Damn. Becca, what the hell happened to your hair? Oh my gosh, dude. My head's banging.
Does anybody know where Roast is?
What happened last night, man? What the hell did we drink?
I don't even care.
Manager, man.
Alright, guys. What happens here stays here.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Backyard Bingo. This is my buddy here, Rob. And we're going to draw our first ball, so check your cards.
Man, this ain't even a bingo card, man.
One more and you're out of here. I-75. I-75.
Bingo.
You can't say bingo yet. I drew one damn ball.
Man, what the hell going on with Grandpa Old School? I thought we was here to see LWS.
What is this?
We gonna do it tonight. Big time. Bingo, boys. Bingo. Bingo, nothing, man. We about to do the vortex tonight. Let's get out there and make it happen.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. GT. Yeah. Mecca. You know who it is. See a party and a party till we end this. Getting twisted and you don't wanna miss it. Let's get it. Pour another shot, make it two. One for me and one for you. We getting started. Let's get retarded. Pump it up. Put your fist up. Big pump up. Let's go. Let's go. Don't make excuses. We about to do this. It's all exclusive. Yeah. Gotta get my drink on. Bottles all night long till all that goose gone. This how we party. This how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started. We about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up. Dress to impress. All eyes on us. Let's light the club up. BFE, we got a lockdown. I've been a wild boy. Ain't gonna stop now. Let's party, rock it up, all tatted up. So I gotta roll my sleeves up. Believe me and weave in the back smoking weed. We in the building.
1, 2, 3 to the boat. Shot after shot till I can't take no more. 5, 6 get hella lit. Straight shots to the head till I'm hella sick. I'm a hella chick that'll never change. Don't care about what no haters say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm up in the way.
We got this all night. Let's party all night till daybreak comes.
Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. We came to party, we came to party.
This how we party. This how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started. We about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up.
Everybody gon' rock tonight. We gon' get hot tonight. Cause that's how we get it done. Everybody gon' pump their fists and gon' rock their hips. Cause that's how we get it done. No hesitating. No, don't keep them waiting. Like he said, making the noise to keep your hands racing. In the party going hardy. Sipping up Bacardi. Everybody wanna scream. They bout to get to you. I'm sorry. So we stand. I don't know what's going on. Lost my phone. I don't know how I'm getting home. But it's so cool. I'ma keep on texting. To who knows who. To the AM. And until then, I'll be facing all these newbies till my lungs get wet.
This how we party. This how we do it. Start with a fill cup, then throw a fist pump. Look what we started. We about to lose it. Just throw your hands up if you can, so stand up. This
macho nub. Right.
Digital bag.
Mr. D, the one and only, the big homie. You tuned in to the Vibe on Air. You just heard music from Charlene Yvette single. And of course you heard that LWS, like we said, we like the party anthem. It had some little fat guy that used to be fat and had a bald head, but now he got dreadlocks and a beard and a slimmer gut. Talking to you right now, motherfucker. And of course we played some of the modeling videos from my guest today. We're gonna talk about those in a minute. But make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Go to www.thevibeonair.com and be a follower, fuckers. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. Twitch. If you ain't hip to Twitch, you need to get hip to Twitch. Especially if you like to stream and talk shit. It ain't just for video games. But this ain't a game right here. Right now, we up in here with a model and an actor, nigga. I sound like E40 little cousin. Deuce. But ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right now, she can't stop looking at her phone for some reason. Your mic ain't on right now. You don't get it yet. But ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a model, actress, all around good ass woman. Give it up to Jasmine the model. She fine, ain't it? Ain't that how the white cop said about his black wife? I gotta to your camera. You tall.
I am tall.
Nah, it's good.
No, I sit up with poise. I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people slouch, and I like to sit up with poise.
Yeah. You know, you energetic too.
I'm very energetic.
You like a ball of sugar. Like, she got all the energy.
I am very energetic.
Yeah, I see. Calm your ass down.
That's what I told you. I literally told him before we started, like, I'm gonna need to like really focus on containing my energy because I'm already like very energetic, as he said.
And I'm the supplier with alcohol.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been drinking and stuff.
No, keep that energy up though. That's good though. It's a good thing. It's a good thing though. You gotta have that. You gotta have that son. I mean daughter.
Come on now.
You gotta have that son, daughter, kid.
I like how you adjusted my Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I can do shit.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Who that? Who that calling you while we on the air?
Who calling me?
So.
Give my $1. Okay, I need to stop, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. But okay.
So let's talk about Jasmine first before we go into Jasmine the model.
Okay.
Jasmine Lynn.
Oh.
Yeah, I do research.
Okay.
Thanks, Journey Blue.
It wasn't that extensive, but.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't. It was just a name on Facebook.
Right.
But talk about Jasmine. Who are you? When tell us about your humble beginnings. Like where, who you are, how you came up, all that. You told me a little bit during the break, but let's go.
Listen, I'm gonna keep this real short and simple because I don't think this is the opportunity for me to share my autobiography or life story.
No, just get the pieces you want to
tell. So what I'm gonna say is, I'm very humble because I come from a very humble place. I've grew up in a family that has been up and down. If anybody know any up and down families, you're literally bouncing around. They ride elevators. You're literally bouncing from literally living good, living bad, living good, living bad. And I've been in that place as a kid. So I knew what it was like early to, sacrifice, struggle, all this shit. So I knew what all of that meant. So who I am today is this woman that's just literally coming to get what is out here for me. I'm not in competition with nobody. If you in competition with me, I just want to put it out there. I wasn't aware.
I'm competing with you right now.
Okay. But other than that, I'm pretty much this down to earth ass female. You know what I'm saying? I'm transitioning like every woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, elevating, meeting myself at new levels. I'm literally discovering new things, talents, passions about myself. So, I'm out here and I'm excited, clearly. And
clearly.
No, it is very obvious. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited. I have a lot of good energy that I want to put out, share, and, what I'm saying, receive back for real, because, what I'm saying, I feel like I put out a lot of good energy. And I don't be understanding why I get a lot of the shit I get back. But, what I'm saying? At the same time, it's an opportunity for me to look at myself and everything else. But what else? What's your next question?
So, but you ain't, okay. So you gave us the scenario, the summary of you.
Listen.
So first of all, let's talk about
it. Ain't enough time for me to talk about.
You from Toledo.
I am from Toledo. Anybody know where Toledo is? Toodly-doo.
Toodly-doo.
It's what we call it. If you're really from Toledo, it's not Toledo. It's Toodly-doo.
Is that supposed to be gangster?
Toledo, it's 419. No, it's not gangster. It's just a little twist on the town name.
I like Toodly-doo.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're if you know any history about Toledo, you would know what it is today is not what it was. I mean, honestly, I love my city. I am totally grateful. Like I said, I'm humble. I come from a very small town. People, y'all in Cleveland talking about Cleveland so little.
It is.
Cleveland this, Cleveland that. Listen, I come from Toledo, Toodly-doo, 419, and I come here. I used to sell houses here, property, you know what I'm saying, going in and out of different cities, Detroit, all that, selling properties, homes, land, whatever. And I ran past Playhouse Square, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a big-ass chandelier in the middle of the street. I want to get out of the car and dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm naturally an artsy type of girl. I've always been that way. My mom could pop up on this show right now and tell you, anybody. Like, I've always been in theatrics, theater, music, all of that. It's my passion. It's just what I love is who I am.
Now, Toledo has one stretch of road, too, that's known for a lot of accidents when I was out there.
What's that?
I forget the name of it. I was in Miami, actually, and stayed in Toledo because I had to go to take a class out there. And it's like, I don't know, it's some street, and it's like, they say it's a lot of accidents over there. That's the only thing I know about Toledo.
Honestly, I don't know, because when I go to Toledo, people will be like, where you from? Because I left Toledo at a young age. You know, I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, or not Atlanta, but Stone Mountain, Georgia for 2 years when I was, 16 or whatever.
Stone Mountain.
Or what, 17, 18? I don't even remember,
to be honest. There's a lot of pimps from Stone Mountain.
I don't know, but I lived in 2 houses that was right next to each other, thanks to my ex-husband who was down there grinding, doing his thing. One of the houses had fucking glass walls, and the next one we would walk into was fucking had jacuzzi shit all in it. It was nice.
So you think you better than
No, I don't. I'm telling you that I've been up and fucking down. I lived in literally 2 houses next to each other.
We live in a world that's like elevators, me and the crew.
Then I, you know what I'm saying, went through a lot of different shit. I'm on my whole journey. Y'all don't even know. You're going to have to tune in into my life, my music. Follow my pages to understand where I'm coming from. That's the only way you're going to know. Talk to me. Hit me up. That's how you're going to know.
So, okay. So you came from Toledo. You've been in Atlanta. You've been married. And you've been up and down in life. Like, it's the natural ebb and flow of things. But how did the modeling start? What made you Jasmine the model instead of Jasmine, the lady that sell houses?
That's interesting. Well, I feel like I'm a pretty abstract woman. And what a lot of people don't know is modeling is not about beauty. Modeling is not about, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world, so let me try to model. In fact, if you are a typical beautiful woman and try to model, you're just a number. I mean, there's a lot of women like you. So with me, it came with people like complimenting weird things about me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Things that weren't typical. Things that were very different, and I didn't know how to react to that. And I'm like, why do you like how big my nose is? Like, why do you like
I would be famous then with this garage nose I got.
No, I'm serious. Like, it would be like weird things that made me think like, well, maybe my big nose is attractive to some people, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, my dark skin is beautiful to a lot of people. And so I started, thinking about that because of the reactions I would get with dealing with people. And so I was like, I looked at myself and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of what I want to do. Not to mention, I don't know if anybody's into, zodiac or astrology. I am Taurus, so ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, and, all that different shit. Huh. So I'm a very sensual, and I think modeling allows me to portray a different side of acting and all of that. I'm really new into it. I realized that I needed to do something to, that was about me, my business, and I just said modeling is going to be that thing amongst other things, and I just went for it. It's that simple.
And here's one of the things I like that you told me, and you didn't touch on it, but I'm trying to circle it around. Okay. So when you decide you want to do something, if this is what your focus is, you have to only. A lot of people try to do. I dip my hand in a couple of things because I'm a busy person. I'm trying to figure out my path still, even though I know my path. I'm 40. I've done everything, but I'm always trying to grow. Right. But when you start something, if that's going to be your focus, you have to focus on that. And a lot of people, and you don't understand that you have to be willing to let something go and take a risk. You took that risk and quit a whole job.
Oh, I did do that.
To become a model, and that's what you focus on. Now, tell them about that situation, because this is what this is here for. This is to help other people so they can understand that sometimes you have to take that leap of faith.
You do. Like, I was in a situation where I absolutely needed money the most. Like, I needed a job the most. And I just physically and like soul wise, when I would go into work, it was just like, I'm dead. Like, how I'm supposed to get through this shift? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would really be dead. I don't know if anybody felt like your soul is just like, you just operating off like this.
You just doing the daily routine.
I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it just really literally led up to my soul saying like, look, I know you need money. I know you in a fucked up situation, but I can't do this no more. And that's what my soul said to me. And so I said, you know what? I gotta fucking focus on myself and do my own thing, because not only am I not getting younger, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of fucking shit I want to do, not for myself, not just for my kids, but for the world. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that if I'm still clocking in, going to somebody's job just to pay my bills, just to not have enough after I pay my bills to do what I want to do. Like, I need studio time. Like, I need to book more photo shoots. I need updated headshots. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I think it was this one guy actually is a fan that I have who lives in PA. I'm not going to say his name. This man is an angel. All right. That's all I'm going to say. This man believes in me, like a real ass person I've never met. And he's right now sent me over $3,000 a month just to promote merch, buy merch, produce the merch for me, all this other stuff. And when I met this man, he said, this is what I want to do, and still has never asked for anything.
Wow.
That was enough for me to be like, all right, if this one person will give me $3,000 a month, well, somebody gonna give me 500, 1,000, 2, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's something here for me. And I realized that, I really wasn't making that much money, even though you work at a law firm. You don't make that much money if you're not the lawyer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all their work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the nurses and you got the nurses' assistants and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The nurses and shit, they don't really do shit for real. I was doing all the work. I was tired of filing files. I was tired of all this shit.
What was your paralegal?
No, I was just simply an assisting, member of a firm.
Like a law clerk.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love what I do. I feel like I can express every side of me, everything in modeling. I can be ugly and I can be beautiful. I can be fucking anything I want to be in modeling. And so having that sense of freedom is what really put me into modeling.
Okay. So what was your very first modeling gig? The one that said,
the one that
I want to
paid
do this
me?
shit. Nope, not the one that paid you.
Oh, okay.
The very first one period that said, oh, I want to do this shit.
It wasn't even no real photographer. It was me with my phone. I took a picture. And I felt something in that picture. Like I'm weird as fuck like that. Like I felt something in the picture. And it was like God saying, this is what you need to do. And I have that picture on any page. If you go to it, there's a picture on there. It's my very first picture. It's me holding up a frame in black and white.
And right now it's playing a slideshow of some of your pictures now.
I'm going to tell y'all, I was drunk as the fuck. I was in a marriage that I was not happy in. I had kids young as fuck. And
it's playing a slideshow of some of your pictures now.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
No, keep going. You talking.
I don't know what camera to look at because it's literally.
You only at that one. I was just showing you.
It's literally like 3, and y'all gotta excuse me. But so I just was realizing like there's a lot of art in photography. It's not just me taking pretty pictures with Fashion Nova clothes on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people really think that that's what modeling is. No. Modeling is way more than that. And so I got to express my depression in modeling. You know what I'm saying? I was depressed as the fuck. And I know I say that a lot. But I was depressed in my marriage. And modeling and starting to get into pictures, I was showing myself ugly as fuck. What is you talking about? I was sitting there drunk as fuck, half naked, with a bottle, and I was drunk as fuck, and I had a broken ass frame that I held up against my face like this. I don't know if y'all see me, but I was ugly as fuck, and I was drunk as fuck, and I was holding that picture up, and I was like, damn, I'm fucked up. And I took a picture, and I saw myself, and I was like, damn, this is art. I am art. I am supposed to be expressing myself. I am allowed to express myself, even though I felt like I could not express myself because everything I did in that situation was pretty much shut down. It was not supported. And, once I felt that freedom, it's the freedom. It's the freedom because a lot of shit you do in modeling, you can't do in the regular world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really, if I post a picture sitting on a sink with my ass hanging out, you know what I'm saying, on my regular page, people look at that different, but I feel like
you can start a OnlyFans account.
I mean, I could do that, and I did sign up for OnlyFans, but I never put it out there for nobody to see.
I mean, it's money, but that's not what you in it for.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just saying,
it's money in that.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do it yet, even though it's definitely a consideration at this point.
Because really, it's a lot of big name models that are models.
No, it's a lot of people with a lot of money who will give you money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fuck nobody. What is you talking about? I can make. What is you talking about?
Hey, but a lot of them OnlyFans accounts is about somebody fucking somebody.
But it's not.
But
really,
on camera.
That's if you are that explicit. I know when I signed up for it, you got a choice to be that or you're not.
But it's a fan. It's a fan thing. Period.
Exactly. So if I'm only doing semi-nude, if my fans want to see unlimited semi-nude or whatever it is, monthly subscription or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
But it's just another outlet.
What is you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Motherfuckers? That sound white. But
all right, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like this picture right here with you had one that had an explosion. It's like a pow on the ass.
Oh.
It's like bang.
That's pretty much part of my freedom. I'm just now a lot of my people that's been following me from day one, they're noticing that I'm doing more like, I don't know, revealing shit.
Risque is the technical term if you want to be.
Promiscuous type stuff, seductive photos.
Is that more for you or is that more to get more attention?
It's for whoever the fuck like it. I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Like,
but you changed up to do it that way. So somewhere in you use that.
That's because I'm reaching levels. I'm reaching levels of freedom, confidence. I'm reaching a lot of different levels in myself. Like, you got to remember, I come from this place of where I was married really early. I got married at 19.
Okay, yeah.
I was raising kids, a wife, all that I could not, really experience and dive into myself. So when I became this older woman, which is a late bloom for me, and I'm just now doing what I really realize that I love to do. So, people got to be patient with me. I'm growing. I'm at the early stages, but I am so hopeful for my future. I just literally know that, like, there's literally a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. Like,
but your evolution ain't over, is it yet?
No, I'm evolving.
Exactly.
I'm always evolving. It's never over. Like, even when I'm 90, I'm still going to be evolving and transitioning into different dimensions and phases of life and death. Put it that way.
I don't know. That sounds like a prophecy from the Mummy King.
I'm just saying. It's just what it is.
The Mummy movies. I will be back. No, but I mean, you doing? I like the pictures are nice. We just saw
I've worked with a lot of different brands, a lot of African brands. Put it that way. Obviously, I feel that that spot. But let us go to break.
No, we're not going to break yet.
Oh.
How you gonna just tell me what the fuck? This is my shit. Who the fuck? Hold on one second.
What the fuck?
Who you think you is? No, I was about to ask you. So, I mean, the modeling thing for you, I mean, this is a good outlet for you. And you're very adamant about it. I like that about you. But, so, you stopped what you were doing. You got into modeling. It's been fulfilling for you. You're a mother.
I am.
You have all boys, you told me.
I have all boys.
And your boys support you.
3 boys.
Like today, before the show started.
Tell them.
Her son hit me up. It hit me on the thing, following the show, which I appreciate. What was it, Sicko? I forget. It ain't on the screen right now.
My oldest son.
It's like, that's my mom.
He was like, Jasmine.
That's my mom, Nick. He ain't say all that, but he was like, that's my mom that's on your show.
Shout out to my oldest son, Ramondre. He is my baby, my heart, my first love. Everything I'm doing, he shares it on Instagram, even though he's really not supposed to be on Instagram, but I monitor his shit. But he shares a lot of my stuff. I see that he's very, very supportive. So I appreciate that. And I'm actually helping him start his own business, which at some point we'll be able to talk about that. Maybe I could bring him on the show. We'll talk about...
Nope. No, just play.
We gonna bring him on the show.
You gonna fix your face, first of all, when you talk to me, God damn it. Now we about to take a goddamn break. We're going to actually play some video packets because I want to talk to you about the video packets that you play for the modeling, but we're going to talk about that when we come back, and we're going to talk about the video packets that we about to play because not only is she a model, she's a very talented actress as well. And we're going to show you some of these video packets of Miss Jasmine the Model when we come back. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, that nigga that they call the open mic king and some dark-skinned girl with colorful hair. We'll be back, bitches.
Man, what up, man? It's your boy, I am DJ Ball, and I am on Vibe on Air with my homie, D.
Hey, Daddy.
What's up, baby? I'm here for round 2. Let's finish our vaginal activities.
Thinking about all the things that I want to do to you.
Baby, say no more. Let's get to it.
I'm stroking you slow, I go deep and you losing control. Gripping them, she's curling toes. You know how it goes. You know what I want. You know what I'm on. I'm loving your moan. Such a beautiful tone. You're screaming my name while I'm licking that peach and I'm gone. Ain't no turning back, baby, while I'm driving you crazy. Got no time to be wasted. Girl, this pussy's amazing. You just might be my lady, so don't keep me waiting. I just wanna fuck you real good tonight. Ain't no holding back, I know you want it. Girl, come and get up on it. Tell by the way you move, it feels good inside. Back and forth, keep stroking, and I won't stop till I know you're coming. I wanna rush you down, I want a second round. Tell me, is you down? I turn that thing around. I'm gonna make it wet, you gon' make me sweat. I'ma make you come, baby, that's a bet. I wanna rush you down, I want a second round. Tell me, is you down? I turn that thing around. I'm gonna make it wet, you gon' make me sweat. I'm gonna make you come, baby, that's a bet.
waiting the anticipation. No conversation, just love making. Ripping the sheets, spreading my cheeks. Booty real juicy, just like a peach. Pussy so sweet, got you real weak. No competition, no one can compete. Super freak, make that disque like no other. My secret lover, come in my garden of sex. Flex, it's a night you won't forget. Bet you slip from the pussy, dripping wet, making you work up a sweat. We got all night and I ain't done yet. Twerking like I'm working for a check. Looking from your neck down, trolling my tongue all around. You growling and moaning, I'm turning you out. You know what I'm about. Hold my hair, smack my ass now. This is second round, I'm not backing down. Don't go too deep or you're just going to drown. Riding it, popping it up and down. Riding it, popping it round and round. Riding it, popping it, making them sounds. I'm feeling it now. You busting me down, busting me down.
I wanna bust you down. I want a second round. Tell me, is you down? I turn that thing around. I'm gonna make it wet. You gon' make me sweat. I'ma make you come. Baby, that's a bet. I wanna bust you down. I want a second round. Tell me, is you down? I turn that thing around. I'm gonna make it wet. You gon' make me sweat. I'm gonna make you come. Baby, that's a bet.
But I don't wanna wait no more. Yeah. I just wanna be somebody new. I just wanna be somebody new. I just wanna be somebody new. Somebody new.
Trey, look at me. You are worth double your weight in gold. Yeah, you got a whole lot of learning to do, but you got this. Don't sweat. Let me get dinner out the oven, boy.
Y'all think y'all saw? Huh?
Hold on a second. No, listen to me, man. Well, he may be going away for 15 to 20 because of all the crap going on. So perhaps, just perhaps, you might want to talk to her. And perhaps she may actually have inside information on what the hell's going on with OG.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, another change of plan.
Oh, yeah? I'm in a new position of power now. And in this new position, certain things I can't do. Like be somebody with my bare hands. That's you too.
All right, boys. Light them up.
sense?
Yeah. Hey, this that fly savage shit. I want some, I'll be good. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. Drop that shit to the floor, clap the man shakes loud. Courtney Garcia beat it up, make that pussy growl. Knowing for the right price that your bitch will get wild. Pussy popping on the shoulders, got my niggas like, damn, I ain't never seen the ass do that. Damn, baby, how you do that? Pussy talking to me like, who that? Make it walk to me, can you do that? Hopping out that phone, baby, where the room at? Go, fuck what they talking about, all over here. Cause it's pussy in my face and it's ass in the air. Band bands and make a dance, so it's ass in the air. Band bands and make a dance, so it's in the air. Bitch, you know you got that body that'll make me do wrong. Paid for the pussy even though I knew it was wrong. But daddy told me it ain't tricking if you got it. I got it. So tell me how much it costs for you to come about it. Go! All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. Damn shit, I'ma be in the back, rolling up a fat blunt. Bitch, put your ass on my lap. I'm a thug, you can tell by the clip in the strap. I fuck with niggas who mac money and flip them packs. After the second blunt is gone, rub that black. You talking about you wanna drink, I need your head in my lap. You suck a good dick, I might drop some bands on that. Unless your jaw sore, you ain't did a good job yet. I need me a hood bitch who sell hard and hit licks. If your nigga ain't right, fuck with me tonight, bitch. I ain't tryna make you wifey, only want one night, bitch. If you cut your phone off, we you fuck all night, bitch. You gon' see a backbeat it, the pussy for hours. Fuck you in the car, make you leak like the shower. Fuck a leg shake, earthquake, dick devour. They call me Garcia, I beat the pussy down. Hey, all that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me. All that ass that you gotta put it on me.
Yeah. Yeah. Check it out. Boom, boom, boom. The vibe on the air. It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. Do the wave, do the snake. It's the vibe on air. My hair. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's the open mic king. We in the building, kicking it with Jasmine the model. The animated Jasmine the model. She going in, man. I like her, man. She got energy. She got energy. She charged my phone up just from being here. All that energy, you know what I'm saying? It's going down.
I give it, you know.
She doing her thing.
I give lights and energy, you know.
Now the videos we just showed was some of her resume in the acting side, some of the production she has done. And then I played Courtney Garcia, who just had this ratchet ass booty shaking video called All That Ass. Shout out to Courtney Garcia, straight from Dayton, Ohio. That boy is nuts. Bounce that ass, shake that ass, move that. I don't even say the song right, but he had like a lot of visions of ass shaking. But we here talking with the modelicious one herself. That's her nickname, the modelicious one. And
even though I'm like super regular, I came here to talk to y'all. I see nobody called in to talk to me, but it's okay.
Fuck 'em.
It's okay. like nobody
Fuck
wanted
them.
to talk to me.
Fuck
but,
them.
You know.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But we up here kicking it with Jasmine. And okay, so we played a couple of vignettes of shit you do, and the modeling stuff was the first thing we played before we even started the interview. Mm-hmm. And I want you to talk about the 3 videos that we played. Tell us about what was going on with them, and the what you was doing, what your thoughts was with it when the creative side on it.
I honestly don't even remember the videos we just watched. Mm-hmm. And it's only because...
But these videos you sent me.
Listen, it's only because they're old to me and new to you.
Okay.
And I want to shout out my girl Journey because I just referenced
Blue
something she's putting out. But no, for real. And that's just what it is. I'm continuously moving on. But I want to say a lot of what you saw was my early process. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all. So I've worked with a lot of people.
Hold on. Somebody's calling in on your ass.
Somebody's calling? I hope it's for me.
Hold on. Let's see. We'll find out. The Vibe on air. Who this is?
Hey, what's poppin'?
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
This is Journey. What's up, Jazz?
Journey.
Hey, babe.
Journey who?
It's good to see you on there.
Are you just gonna ignore me?
You look good.
Yes.
She
Thank
just gonna ignore me. That's cool.
Thank you. Hey.
It's all right. You ain't got to talk to me, Journey. Can you hear me? People act like they couldn't hear me last week.
What with that merch you got going on?
Hey, I just came out with a lot of merch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to use that as a way for a lot of people to connect with me. So I'm coming out with, I did come out with my pillows, calendars. Did he just turn my mic off?
I didn't. I'm adjusting the mic, so it's something different.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of different merch out right now, and it's just a way for everybody to connect with me. Some people can sleep on my pillow.
Pillows too, don't you?
Sleep on that pillow and feel good like you sleeping on my ass. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. Call in and show some love real quick.
Thank you, babe.
But Journey, I'm asking you a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said yeah earlier.
Okay, I didn't hear you because it was like everybody just trying to jump over me. This is my goddamn show. God damn it.
Oh my damn.
No. I can hear both of you guys.
And I couldn't hear you though when I called before. So yeah.
But I played your music. You know that, right?
Yes, that joint you got is hot, girl. I swear to God, y'all.
What joint?
One Moment.
I played everything.
And Autumn Trees. Yes, baby. Them 2 joints right there.
I played some.
Y'all, please go check out Journey Blue.
She's out.
One Moment.
Thank you. This is about you
Autumn
though,
Trees.
today. But
hey, I share my platforms everywhere.
Thank y'all for streaming that new One Moment.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
So Journey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you watching?
Sure.
Are you actually following the Vibe on there?
Oh yes, I am for sure. I'm following the vibe.
What's your vibe?
High or low, it just depends on how the wind blows.
She was talking about you being on the show, and she was like, I don't know if I could be like Journey. Journey was so laid back and everything.
I'm like, I gotta control my energy. That's what we said. Journey is all the way laid back, cool, down to earth, super cool.
That's my personality.
Yes, it is,
right.
and I love it.
But that's always been Journey.
Me, I gotta figure out who I'm gonna be.
Wow.
Well, I just wanted to show some love real quick.
Yes, babe.
Thanks for calling in, Journey.
Go take care of yourself. Love you. Thank you for calling.
All right, man. That's Journey Blue, poet, rapper extraordinaire.
Yes, check out my girl Journey. Fire.
All right. Jasmine the model. Jasmine be getting hyped though. I'm gonna turn her mic down a little bit because she about to blow my eardrum out.
Exactly. So turn my shit down.
Just her. But back to the question that we had at hand before Journey called.
Yes.
So now you say you don't remember because they owe to us and everything. But here's what I want to do. I want to give you a refresher because I want you to talk about the shit. So we're not gonna skip that. So I'm gonna just play a piece of it because I know you can tell by what it is when you hear the song. So
I was booked by the University of Bowling Green. He's a professor at University of Bowling Green. He booked me. He paid everything for me to come out. Took really great care of me. Shout out to Antonio Scontrino. Super dope photographer. He's an Italian photographer. He travels the world taking pictures and all of that. And he has a sure appreciation for Black women.
No, that's
so he saw me as one of his muses, and he totally booked me, had me come out there. And he just did what he wanted to do with me. And that's what you could do with me. Like, if you got a vision for me and I don't know about it, you hit me up like, hey, I want to do this. Hey, it's nothing to it but to do it. I'm totally down because I'm totally open. Like, whatever you might see I'm good at or whatever, hit me up. I'm always willing to work. And that's exactly what Antonio did. I was not expecting that, but he's a super dope photographer, and he's been a professor at Bowling Green University teaching a lot of people about photography and videography. So that was that particular video. So
all right, let's go to this one real quick. Let's see.
Okay, so this track, first of all, that you're hearing is the narrator track. If you don't know who narrator is, please check him out. Totally Cleveland grown, born. I don't know if he's from Cleveland, but I definitely know he's in Cleveland. Narrator is a producer. You out hear that shit? So I have a song with this shit coming out. I just used the instrumental. I used Logan Kingston on the cinematography.
Shout out to Logan Kingston.
Logan the GOAT.
What's up, Mike?
What is you talking about? So Logan, this was my first video I ever did for myself. The first video I ever paid for, I think it was what, $350 or some shit. I don't know. I paid for this shit and I was like, you know what? I'm about to just do some shit. And we totally improv the whole thing. It wasn't planned out. I just had the money. I was
Or like how I had the stop action thing where it's like you walked it to yourself thing. That was
I literally hit him up. I was like, I need to do this. We just linked up. Boom. We did whatever came to mind, and that's what we did. Logan is creative as fuck, and he has a real eye for shit. So if you need some real professional work, please go check out Logan Kingston.
And if you want to use my hallway like Logan did, it's $150 to walk down the back of my hall.
Whatever it is.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. But also, okay, so this is another one. That's right here.
That was my first shit. So I had an extensive video. This was the second part of a video that I did with him. I was going through a breakup with my ex-boyfriend. Who was not man enough for me. I intentionally used this song.
He wasn't man enough for me.
Listen.
I think Tony Braxton voice deeper than me.
I love Tony. Who do you think I am?
Okay.
Don't you know that he was my man? But I chose to let him go. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Tony
you
is.
think you doing something?
First of all, Tony is my girl. I grew up off of Tony Braxton. What are you talking about? Another sad love song. Unbreak My Heart. What is you talking about?
Shout out to Walt Barnes, bassist from Cleveland, used to play for Tony Braxton and Babyface.
So, you know, Tony is a part of my life. Like, what is you talking about? So, when I went through a breakup, first thing I'm playing is he wasn't man enough for me. What is you talking about? Because he was not. So, what the fuck? So, I'm serious.
My fault, my nigga.
So, I hooked up with my boy and I did my shit. What is you talking about? And that was that. I just wanted to free myself. It wasn't nothing that I was trying to target and do. I just wanted to do some shit. So I hooked up with Long and that's what we did.
Okay, that's what's up.
I was feeling good after that shit because I knew he saw it. Boy, you ain't man enough. And I ain't even gonna say your name. What is you talking about?
Now, do people try to, like, you know, because you are doing modeling and everything, do people try to, like, put you in a box like, okay,
yes.
You know, so they think all you want to do is just stand in front of the camera. They, you know,
yes, and I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Modeling, and I'm going to say this again, I've said this throughout the whole fucking time we've been here. Modeling is not about buying Fashion Nova clothes, taking pictures, and boom. On IG. That is not modeling. I mean, it's a form of modeling. I actually book with clients, like where people, every time they come to Cleveland, they're hitting me up. I actually book where I get other people booked. My friends, they will vouch for me right the fuck now, where they've gotten paid cash for work that I've gotten them booked for. Okay. So modeling is not about being this cute. Sometimes modeling is being ugly. What are you talking about? Modeling is being sad. Modeling is being all these other emotions other than beautiful. What are you talking about? And that's why I be trying my hardest. I be trying really hard within my means. It's really hard right now. It's been hard, but it's really hard for me to express myself with a lot of shit I've been going through right now. Mm-hmm. But like I really try to document it all because modeling for me is documentary. Is expression as any other form of art.
Now, besides modeling, you also like to appear in front of the camera besides modeling, but as an actor.
Yeah, actress.
Well, it's actor all the way around now. They got rid of actress because it's not politically correct.
I
but
guess.
the thing is, motherfucker, you do some acting. You pretend to be somebody else in front of a camera on stage.
I do, and I love it because I am every woman. I am every person. I am everything. And since I was a young kiddo, I'm talking about 3, 4. My mom used to record me. Y'all probably don't remember me, but I was on an Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial. And oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. All that shit. Yes, that was me.
See, that's some shit you're supposed to tell me about before the show. I could have found
No,
it.
because I didn't. No, first.
Now I'm gonna search for it, and it will be a commercial on the show next week.
No. If you find, I swear to God, I will kill you.
You're gonna have to. I'm
But first
good at
of all,
what I
I used to be a rebel too because my mom was really hyped on me singing Patti LaBelle and all this shit when I was born. I was born '89, and my mom used to like just have me like when her friends come over, Jasmine, come sing this, in front of her friends, and then take me to this audition to do all this other shit. And I used to like be like, no, this is not what I want to do, but it really was what I wanted to do. So I want to say shout out to my mom because she saw a lot in me before I really, really noticed it in myself. Man, I'm telling you, if y'all really knew my journey, you would really appreciate who I am. Period. And I swear to God.
But what got you into acting? I mean, you've been modeling now, but then
I've been having to act my whole life. What are you talking about?
But what got you into acting in the real acting situation? Okay, you've been acting in front of your mom and everything.
Opportunity. So
explain it.
So when I came to Cleveland, when you're into modeling, you naturally network with actors and producers, filmmakers. When you're out there putting yourself out there, going to different networking events, you're going to meet people working on films, people working on a whole lot of shit. So I met Brandon X Bell, shout out to him. I met a lot of different other people. Jen Williams, shout out to her, who gave me an opportunity to be a part of their projects. And so I wanted to make sure that I brought what was necessary to the table. And what started it wasn't nothing that started it, because like I told you from the beginning, I've always been in theatrics. I've always been in school plays, school everything, and I've always been that person at home.
But there's a lot of people who's been in theatrics and that stuff, but they never reach to a certain level.
I guess the answer is I never lost my passion. Okay.
So here's my question. What was the first thing then that you did outside of the Oscar Wilde commercial that was like that made you feel like, oh, I can do this long term?
The first thing I did was participate in a reality show in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
It was called Sorry Not Sorry.
When was that?
This was 2017.
Is that before the phrase got to be like
It
popular?
was way before the phrase was popular.
The phrase didn't start really popping until like a little while ago. So it's like Sorry Not Sorry.
It was way before the phrase was popular. So I met up at the Toledo Library.
Mm-hmm.
And I met these cool ass dudes who gave me opportunity just to be a part of their film, and it was basically going on the street, asking weird ass questions, fucking on the spot questions to real people, and they had to answer that shit. What are you talking about? You gay? Or like, whatever it was, how do you feel about this and all that? And I've always been in front of the camera. I've always been pushed in front of the camera, whether it was me or somebody else. They always just put me in front of the fucking camera or on the mic, and that's just what I'm comfortable here. I am.
Okay. So, besides you've done some movies and some short films.
Short films, movies, reality series.
You did something that was about Trayvon Martin, but it wasn't that you were actually dealing with Trayvon Martin, because
right.
You would basically the synopsis that you were telling me is that everybody's Trayvon Martin.
So shout out to Jen Williams. She had this project in mind during the time, Trayvon Martin had got killed and the whole hype was going on. So, I portrayed his stepmother. Everybody know his stepmother. And so I was his mother in the film, and I was able to, I feel like I did pretty good. I was on a spot. Everybody cheered me on, but I feel like it was a really big role at that time. But yeah, everybody's son could be Trayvon. So it was a huge opportunity for me because I feel like the situation was real. The situation was like relevant. So I definitely wanted to participate in that film with Jen Williams. It was called I Am Trey. If you guys are interested in that, check out I Am Trey. Hit up Jen Williams and see where she is with that film.
What was the most rewarding thing you did as an actor so far?
The most rewarding thing?
The most rewarding thing.
I think it was when it's the same fucking screenwriter, Jen Williams. The most rewarding thing, I was on film with.
Fucking Jen Williams.
Do you know her?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
The way you made it.
Because I don't know. It felt like you might have known her.
Fucking Jen Williams.
She's this black female screenwriter, and I feel like a lot of black female writers need a lot of support, especially with a lot of shit that we go through as black women. But anyway, it was a stage play called In My Mind, and everything went wrong that day.
Wow.
Literally from audio.
Which happens on stage plays, for real.
Literally from audio to prop movement, everything. Like, everything went wrong. And so the whole team improvised. The whole fucking stage play. In My Mind by Jen Williams. And it was still a motherfucking success. So no matter, I feel like I have not topped nothing because I've never experienced rehearsing every week or every whatever for a play. And then when you get to the fucking time to do the play,
it blow up on you.
Everything goes wrong. I'm talking about the audio guy fucking up audio.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about everything. Curtains moving at the wrong time. I'm talking about everything.
You fake crying?
Anyway, so we really was like fucked up, and so we pushed through. And True Soul was on there. Shout out to him.
Shout out to True Soul Davis.
We played one of his joints, but he was one of the guys on the show, the stage play In My Mind, and Matt and a lot of other people. So yeah, that was the most rewarding thing, being able to improvise the whole show.
Now, you working on something yourself right now that talks about me a lot. It's called Big Hands.
Yes. Big hands. I need some big hands.
Big Hands. Mm-hmm. That's me. That's what they call me. I can grip a globe.
Y'all, get him.
Big Hands. No, talk about Big Hands. Tell them about Big Hands. What's Big Hands?
So, Big Hands is a short film that I wrote a couple years ago when I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, who was my first Cleveland guy, and first guy after being divorced. So, Big Hands essentially is my life experience improvised with my fantasy. So
what's your fantasy? We got to get that out the way first. Nope. What's your fantasy? Tell a nigga.
Listen, I can't go into detail about my fantasy, but what I will say, Big Hands, it's about essentially this guy having big enough hands to secure me and to cover past scarring and shit like that, right?
Oh.
So,
hold on.
No, it's deep as fuck. So,
That's
like when the scene first come in, I'm in this ditch naked, right?
Damn.
I'm looking around, I'm scrambled, I'm wondering where the fuck am I? I'm in this ditch. There's scars on my body. I've experienced some shit, right? I get my way out of this ditch. And I'm working on a new life. I meet a guy who essentially is my ex-boyfriend, a liar, all type of shit. And, I eventually meet this guy with big enough hands who can cover me, who can secure me. And this is my fantasy because I have not met this guy yet. Who can secure me and cover me. Right, exactly.
Oh, you trying to be funny? like one of the things from Alien jumping at your face.
Oh my god! But anyway, it's a really good film. I actually casted a lot of people who came out. Shout out to all those people who came out. If you go to my page, Jasmine the Actress, on Facebook or Instagram, you will find like the people who came out because I posted them and I actually casted some people. The filming time is just not right, obviously. So
shout out to COVID-19,
I'm being
bitch ass.
very patient, even beyond COVID-19. I'm being very patient with my journey and everything. So I'm looking forward to putting this movie together. I would definitely say by the end of this year.
If you need somebody to fill a role, you know, I'm a well-established actor and I speak very eloquently and I learn lines very quick and I have very good facial expressions.
Yeah, but what I would never found
and I'm
was
a physical
big
actor
hands,
as well.
Which is funny because I casted everybody, but what held the film up is I've never found the perfect pair of hands.
Well,
isn't that weird?
I could wear a big glove. No, I got some big damn. They not huge.
Let me see.
I can smack the shit out of them.
They're nice. He got some nice hands.
I can smack the shit out. Look. Let me just grip it. Let me grip your motherfucker.
But how would they look across my shoulders?
And
that's what the real
look at that.
was.
Look at that.
I had somebody take pictures with people putting their hands on my shoulders, and nobody's hands looked right.
I got some fake finger prosthetics too.
Saying, big hands is important. The most important part of this film is hands. All right.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm looking for
Wait a minute. Goddamn. You making me seem inadequate in the hand area.
I'm looking for a specific pair of hands.
Nigga, your hand ain't big enough. You can't be in this because your hand.
Yes, and I've had to say that.
Like, I can point at you with it. Like, I feel like the Addams Family right now.
How does it look across?
It's on the screen. It's on the screen. I feel like the Addams Family. It's thing on your shoulder.
It feels weird like that, though.
Like, I can be the hand model for thing. Like I'm a fake hand puppet. But nigga, I want a part. But
no, for real, I am looking for people to help me out with that film. I have some film workers who, promised some work with me. And I'm also, expecting a lot of good things this year with a lot of different actors. So yeah, it's gonna be really dope. It's a lot of humor in this film because y'all, if anybody knows me, you know I'm not just this serious person. Even though I'm about business, like when it's time for business, don't fuck with me. What is you talking about?
What is you talking about?
But y'all know I'm funny as the fuck, so that's what I really want to portray in this film. It's all humor, it's all love. Yeah.
Now let's talk about you also doing a series.
The Connected web series.
The Connected web series. And this is season 2.
Season 2.
Talk about that.
Shout out Brandon X.
It's got everybody in it.
Everybody in Cleveland is in the Connected web
Eric
series.
Wilson.
Period. If you are from Cleveland and you're OG in the film or you're an established person, you are literally in the Connected web series.
Then it's not real then because I ain't in it.
It's not
I'm
official.
I'm an OG in the game.
Well, maybe you will be in it.
Maybe.
Because literally, Brandon is always casting. You
Okay.
know? Candace Johnson, I think that is his partnering person.
Okay.
So shout out to the whole team about, the whole Brandon X film. Y'all just watched the whole trailer. I think we just played the trailer.
It's dope too though. I like
Yeah, it's a drama. If you like action drama.
even with the trailer, the filmography was good. The way they select their scenes and the way they shot it was
yeah,
deep.
I thought it was pretty good. I think David L. Walker. Shout out David. He is really dope.
Hey, David.
He's working on his own films. I'm talking about literally his fucking resume is crazy. But yeah, so shout out David L. Walker, Brandon X. Bell, Candace Johnson, Skip, everybody on the film. So I don't know who I need to shout out, but shout out everybody on the team because that whole thing came together. I was not expecting it to be that dope. Turned out to be super dope. So yeah.
And what do you play in it?
I play Afeni. She's an attorney, a prosecutor, I should say. And she's literally focused on locking up these motherfuckers, the Boss Kings.
The Boss Kings
running around the city, talking, dealing drugs, doing a bunch of business moves, deals, all this shit that is illegal.
illegal.
Literally illegal and causing problems in the community, and I'm not with that shit. So as the prosecutor, I'm working for y'all to get this nigga locked up and all his people. So make sure y'all go subscribe on YouTube, The Connected web series. Subscribe on Facebook, The Connected Season 2 or The Connected web series to catch up from beginning to where we at now. There's a lot of good stuff coming in the future. There's so many surprises and twists, so I don't even want to ruin nothing. So I don't even know what I can say, because I did hit up Brandon. I was like, can I even play this shit? What can I do? He said I could play the trailer, so that's what we did. We played the trailer. That's what's up. If you guys want to be a part of the film, make sure you find Brandon X Bell on Facebook. He's literally always looking for people. Like, he just needed people to shoot at him. So if you feel like you're this gangster motherfucker, you shooting at people.
I want to be in a big part, but I want to be positive too, and I don't want to be the funny nigga. Everybody want to cast me as the funny nigga.
Listen, I don't know what they need, but it's always people. So please hit up Brandon.
And I want to do a butt nigga sex scene.
Candace Johnson
with
or
a
Candy
real thick
Baby,
girl.
y'all might know her.
And we gotta and it gotta be get interrupted by some kids, and then
listen, I don't write the shit. I'm just
telling you what I want. We gotta have chocolate syrup in there, and I'll just play.
See?
You gotta be creative, man. No, but everybody want to cast me as the funny dude and shit.
Maybe you're funny.
I am funny, but no, give it up to Nakia Jones. She cast me to play where I was the good guy who got played.
What, are you like a bad guy or something?
No, they always cast me as the funny nigga instead of cast me as I don't never be I was a romantic interest in the smooth dude, and that's it. But you know what? It's not about me. It's about Jasmine the model. Modelicious. But Jasmine, I gotta tell you something.
God, excuse me. I'm sorry.
She crazy.
I am crazy.
She crazy.
I'm literally crazy.
And it's guess what?
Madness. You hear me?
I gotta tell you something, Jasmine.
Yes.
It's time
to play America's favorite game show. No. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is a game show where you have to translate slang into regular ass English.
Oh my God.
The game that niggas feared for the last 3 years.
I know I'm about to fail. I'm Cat Williams right now. Niggas, I know I did it. I'm about to fail.
I'm going to even give you a chance to get your mind right, because we're going to take a quick pause for one song, one video, and then when we come back, it's time to whoop that ass.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to Kat Danielle, by the way. She just was watching a little while ago. I'm going to play a song from Kat Danielle, and then when we come back, it's time. It's the vibe on air, y'all.
Y'all.
Motherfuckers.
Y'all.
It's not my fault that you're perfect, and I want you just for me. I blame God for making you so beautiful, flyest thing I ever seen. Your daddy raised one hell of a man, and your mama taught you well. You protect, you provide, you proclaim how I like it. You're such a man. Round of applause. You deserve a standing ovation. Boy, you're worth it. Round of applause. You deserve a standing ovation. Standing ovation. Your ex-girl must be crazy to let you get away. I know you're worthy of waiting gold, so I won't make the same mistake. I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna trust
What does it mean? That's right. We back. And we jumping right back into the game.
I'm
It's
finna
your
fail.
time.
I'm finna fail. Period.
Let me give you the game.
Period.
The
I'm gonna
rules of the
fail.
game. The rules are simple, Jasmine the model.
I'm about to fail.
And I'm in my game show voice right now.
All right.
The rules are simple. You have to define slang into regular English as if
Or
you
in
were
a
speaking
dictionary
to,
term, I know.
or it's as if you were speaking to a white dude who never talked to a black person before. You cannot use slang
to describe the
Are
definition.
you going to let me do it or are you going to do it?
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Go ahead.
Gee whiz.
Ooh.
Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you cannot use slang to define slang. You also cannot use the word to define itself. And you cannot say what you mean. We're not in Atlanta.
Okay, Frankie.
Now, if you get the answer somewhat correct, you get the homer. If you get it all the way correct,
That's hot.
you get Paris. If you get it so correct that it's like, wow, that's the best answer ever.
Excellent.
Mr. Burns will come out and say excellent. Now, if you fuck up and get it wrong,
Yeah, I know.
if you say something terrible,
It's just, you're dumb, dude.
and if you are just that much of an idiot,
Yeah, I pretty much prepared myself for this
and
moment.
of course, you will be timed. I see you've watched the show, so obviously you're ready to play.
I'm ready.
Are
but
you
I'm
ready
I'm gonna fail.
to play?
I'm gonna
What does
I'm gonna fail.
it mean?
Go.
And I'm going to screw your name up horribly on purpose.
Don't.
Jasmine,
Oh, Lord.
your word is bae. Bae.
Bae is a short term for babe, otherwise known as your personal boo or personal lover.
You said a couple of slang words there, but I actually
Oh,
still
I'm
like
sorry.
the...
I thought boo was actually in
Boo
the
is a
definition.
slang word.
But
word.
boo is in the book of definitions.
It's in the slang book of definitions.
It's in the dictionary.
It don't matter. The dictionary has slang
All
words
right,
in
go,
it.
go.
But I'm still going to say the answer is correct. Bae is actually short for baby. But what does BAE stand for? That's a bonus question. This doesn't count towards your score. If you don't know,
That's just that man that be doing me. Like,
no.
nah.
What does BAE stand for in Bae? I'm just going to give you this.
I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I was going to fail, so it don't matter.
BAE stands for before.
Bae is bae. What is you talking about?
The letters actually stand for something. Before anyone else.
Ooh, I did not know that. Who told you that?
The dictionary.
That is not right.
Your next word, drunk face. Not just Jasmine, the energetic model face.
Okay.
Your word is bromance.
Bromance is when a man shows specific intimate love for his friend. It's his friend lover.
So you're saying they're lovers?
It's bromance, friendship, male romance.
Woohoo! That is somewhat correct.
It is correct.
As long as you didn't say they're gay, that's cool.
They don't have to be gay. It's
No, they
male-
shouldn't be gay because a bromance is not a gay relationship.
It's a romance between friends.
It just means they
It's
just
a,
real.
It's a romance between male friends.
Yeah, it's a romance between male friends without penis.
It could involve
No,
penis.
then that's just gay. That's not a bromance. That's romance. That's that whole shit. I ain't got nothing against gay dudes. I'm just. It's a difference. It's a difference. That's all. No. Your next word.
Okay.
The model face Jasmine.
Frankie.
Your word is jug.
I have
Jug.
no idea. Jug. That's what I want. I do what I want. Jug. Rummy young CO. Jug.
She has lost her mind. The turnip has gotten too real.
I don't know what jug mean. I told you I was gonna fail.
I was whipping a jug.
I have no idea.
It's that work or to hustle if you're
Wow.
going to use it. It's to hustle.
I would never have guessed
Jug.
that.
Yes, it's to the to hustle.
I would think something like shucking and jiving, like you jugging, like Jug.
No, you're thinking of jigging.
Like you're
Jug is G-U-U-G.
I listen.
Jigging
I
is
don't know.
J-I-G-G-I-G.
I've never heard me and my friends.
You can't talk over me. My mic is louder.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My mic is louder than
sorry.
yours. But no, there's a difference. A lot of people get that confused with jig and jug. A dig is like doing a dance, dancing a jig. But a jug, which is a native Atlanta word.
I've never heard anyone say jug.
Yeah, 2 Chainz say it all the time. I was jugging on the trap. I was jugging at the trap.
I don't know a 2 Chainz song.
Or Migos, they say it.
I don't know a Migos song.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
You're old. No, your next.
I am old. My soul is very old.
That's good though. Now shut up and listen. No, just play.
Yes, sir. What are you talking about?
I like that. No. Don't you stop being that way. No, just play. Your next word.
You're weird.
That's the reason why I host the show.
All right.
Your next word, Jasmine.
Okay, well, come on now.
Jasmine.
Totally fucking
Jasmine. Your word is dead ass.
Dead ass is a term used by New Yorkers to say serious, facts, or no, serious. They mean business. Dead ass, like no shit.
Are you sure?
It's like no shit, like no, like seriously.
It's hot.
That is correct. It's not just used by New Yorkers. It's used by everybody. Dead ass
but
means to be
used by New Yorkers.
It means to be serious. It's mainly used by everybody.
New Yorkers mainly. What the fuck?
If that's what you think.
That's what I think.
Then, if it's in your head.
It's what I think. It's what I think.
Your next word, JASMINE. Your word is one.
One? What are you talking about?
One.
United. One. We're one. We're together. We're united. One.
No, that is not correct. One is a term that's used by people when they are exiting and saying, I'll catch you later. All right, man, I'm about to be out. One.
Peace? So like peace? Bye?
Exactly. One.
Hey, I told you I was going to fail.
But I'll give you half a point because when they say one, it's just like saying peace. So if you're talking about peace, what does that mean? Unity, right? So I'll give you a half of a homer. What? So you get part of it right. But yes, it means it's a way to leave. But it does mean it's similar to peace. One, right. Which is one world, one heart, one love.
One love.
I like that. I like that. You made me think about it. You made me be thought provoking. You made me use my brain and shit.
One love, one
Your next word, Jasmine Hill.
Where is the love?
If you're gonna sing. Now sing.
I ain't gonna sing.
You gonna sing.
I ain't gonna sing.
Word.
Let's go to the next song.
Your next word. Nope. Your next word, Jasmine is.
I gotta quit fucking with me.
Jonesing.
Jonesing.
Oh,
I have no idea. I've heard it before, but I literally don't know.
She's lost her mind.
I don't know. Oh,
Nope.
Jonesing! You're feeling somebody. Oh, it's a craving. Some shit. You just got to have it. And
She's not getting the rules.
Know.
I'm hoping she gets it eventually.
Okay, wait.
I have to say this.
I can't use no slang. Oh, I can't say anything.
We have to retime her.
Okay, Josie, is when you totally have a strong desire for something or someone.
That is correct. When you're jonesing, you have a strong craving for something, whether it be a cigarette, a beer, Purell.
A dick, anything.
I don't know any guys. Well, there might be some guys that have a craving for dick. That's not anyone I hang with. But the next word.
Women.
I know women like dick. Not all women. There are not all women that like dick. But this is not a conversation we should be having. Your next word.
This is for after dark.
Your next word, model, is Snatched.
Ooh, snatched is when you are totally satisfied by a lover. They totally please you in every way. Sexually.
That is incorrect.
That is when some person literally makes you feel so fucking good.
No, that is not correct. Snatched.
You lying.
Snatched means that you look good and your body is
Oh,
toned.
hell no. That ain't what snatched
You never heard
means.
somebody say, "Oh, girl, your body's snatched."
Nope.
That is what it means.
I've heard somebody
Google it.
say he snatched my soul.
That's something different. He snatched your soul, but that's not what snatch means. That means he fucked you good, but that's not what snatched means. When somebody says your body is snatched, that's something different. But you know what, Jasmine? It's about.
It's about.
It's about.
It's about.
It's about time for these to be your last words.
What's the last word so I can get done?
Calm down, little girl. This is the part of the show where you get 4 words.
All right, let's go.
And you have to get them all correct, and you automatically win the game.
All right.
If you can't get them, then we'll take you out back, and then we're going to take care of you.
What it is?
You have to get all 4 right. And I talk to you in this voice, and it hurts, so you better make it worth my while.
Let's go.
Jasmine.
Uh-huh.
Your first word is lit. Lit.
Lit is when it is super fun. It is hype. When you're somewhere or someplace and it is hype, fun.
You almost had the answer right till you started using slang.
I didn't use no slang.
Hype is slang.
Hype is in the dictionary.
Hype. Everything is in the dictionary. They have
not everything.
Hype is in the dictionary. They have slang in the dictionary too. I had to turn your mic off so you could hear me. Slang is in the dictionary too. It don't mean that it's right. But you were right until you use slang.
All right, fuck it.
So
I thought
hype.
y'all was gonna fail.
It's when everything is hype.
Damn.
It's like when everything is really just exciting and the energy is high.
That's what I said.
It's not just hyped.
Listen, I said energy high and high.
Your next word, Jasmine the Model, is hangry. Hangry.
Hangry is when you're hungry and angry at the same time.
Excellent.
That is correct.
Like, I want some Wendy's fries and nuggets, and I'm irritable because I have an attitude. Like,
Your next word, Jasmine the Model, is wave. Wave.
it's a vibe. Oh, wait. Wave is a feeling that is insatiable.
I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of that answer.
But it's right. What is you talking about?
It's not.
What is wave?
The new movement.
I don't see. I ain't hip.
You're riding the wave.
I ain't hip. I'm thinking.
Trip so hard, I'm stand too close off this
vibe.
wave.
Catch this wave.
Right, it's a vibe, but guess what a vibe is?
What is you talking about?
The vibe is slang.
All right, whatever.
It's the wave, the new movement. Your next word, Jasmine, the mood. I don't know how to read. Is, but I know definitions. Ass. Not. Your next word is drip. Drip.
And drip is to have extreme style or fashion.
I gotta say,
excellent.
That was correct.
I'm just saying, it's like, you know, when you got that fashion drip.
I'm gonna give you 2 more words to give you a chance.
Let's go. Let's go with it.
Because I don't want you to be the worst player
Let's
in this game.
go with it.
You don't interrupt me, God damn it. No.
I'll interrupt
God
you.
damn it, I'm from
Damn
Texas.
time I feel like I want to interrupt y'all.
Her mic has to come down sometimes because she has a very robust voice. God damn it.
You're a dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Your first word or the last chance is beat. Beat.
Beat is a term used for makeup artists to describe a perfection type of makeup style or procedure done.
I gotta tell you.
That
is correct.
I'm sorry. That was pretty good.
That was correct.
I barely get beat, but I know what a beat is.
Beat. I just want to say the word beat. Your final word of the game, Jasmine.
Damn.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Too ready.
Are you ready?
You ready?
Your final word is bet. Bet.
Bet is a way to describe a deal or something set up to be done for sure. It is solidified. It is a bet. What are you talking about?
You can't say the word to define the word, but I'm not going to hold that against you. You can't say it's a bet. What are you talking about?
Afterwards.
And then you did that Atlanta thing.
That was
What did you talk
afterwards.
about?
That was
but
afterwards.
I'm going to do this. That is correct.
Afterwards.
You know, the actual simple answer would have been is just say, okay.
It is a way to describe.
It's just saying okay.
A way to say.
Just say okay.
Okay.
Now, for an extra bonus point, what New York word is also the same meaning as bet?
You're gonna love. Okay, word or all right, bet word.
That is correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to live in New York for like a month. I was in New York for like 2 weeks. In Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? For 2 weeks. And you know what I'm saying? It was hard as
Shut up,
son.
Jasmine the model. You have successfully played a game called What Does It Mean? And I'd like to congratulate you. You weren't the best player, but you was all right.
I was all right.
But I do want to thank you for playing America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? None of our guests will receive anything ever because we don't get them shit anyway, and we can't afford to give them none because, you know, it's a stimulus package that was supposed to come, and I ain't got my money yet, and I might not get none because I'm self-employed, so that's fucked up.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Ain't that fun, though? It was a little bit of fun, though. She was scared of the game.
Ain't that about a bitch?
She was scared of the game.
Come on, y'all. We got to move.
She was scared of the game, though. But, Jasmine, okay, we're at the end of the show.
Uh-huh.
And this is an important part of the show right here because this is where I need you to impart hope to people because you are a beacon of light because you're doing things that you want to do and you inspire everybody else to do things. So here's what I want you to do.
Uh-huh.
I need you to look into that camera. Look into the eyes of the people that are watching the show and that will watch the show eventually. And I want you to look at them and tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds.
What I would like to leave on your heart and your mind is to seek truth. And however that may resonate with you is what it needs to be. Seek truth. Do not fall for the propaganda put out, the fake news, the fucking fear that is all out here. Research, find truth, find yourself, because you are truth. Are you not factual? Like, find your truth, yourself, and who you are, your purpose, your destiny, truth in every form. And that's what I need people to realize, because truth, even though it's so cliche, it sets you free. When you are living and operating in your truth, it does not matter what is going on around you, because you are true to yourself and your purpose and your being and that who created you. So my message is simply, very simple. It's not complex. It's not something you need to go research and define and all this. It's literally operate, seek, and live within your truth. Simply.
Man, that was profound, man. Oh my God. The fake audience love you, man.
I get so caught up.
Man. Now shoot and tell everybody how they can find you, find your work, and get information about you.
So, the typical platforms like Facebook, you can find me at Jasmine the Model. A lot of people type on Facebook like they use Instagram, but it's not the same.
Right.
So you can find me on Facebook as Jasmine the Model as separate words. And you can find me on Instagram together, compounded as Jasmine the Model _. I'm also on YouTube as Jasmine the Model uncompounded. Also my webpage, jasminethemodel.net. But, as some of you may know, it is being reconstructed at this time because I have a whole new website being built for me and all that great stuff, which will include my merch conjoined. So you won't have to go to separate pages to shop my merch anymore. It'll all be literally on one platform. So that's what I'm working on now. So that'll be jasminethemodel.net if you want to just find everything at one spot. So write that down, connect with me. As far as my modeling, as far as my acting and music and everything, you can contact me on any platform because at the end of the day, it is me. So I'll respond to you accordingly.
That's what's up, man. One more time, and one more time, give it up to the one and only, the rare soul known as Jasmine the Model, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, damn it. She's dope, man. The fake audience like her. She wild like a fire, nigga. Hey, now look, she has like a friend or somebody that's talking about they want to come on the show too. I don't know who she Queen something, I don't know, but she been hitting me up. I heard she kind of a little difficult.
Oh, Queen Noir.
Is she more difficult to you? Because you difficult to mother.
No, I'm not really difficult, but Queen Noir is definitely a character.
Oh my God.
She's actually releasing new music this year in August,
I don't
supposedly.
know. She ain't sent me none yet.
A lot of people have known of her already because
Really?
she has been on Spotify. She has been on all of that shit. Like, I literally have confirmed with her that everything has been legit as fuck. So
should I bring her on? No, is it safe?
She's definitely going to need to come on and present the work that she's working on because, like I said, she did a test and the responses, everything that came back was just so positive that it's time to release official music.
Okay.
She has haters and everything that is already in place, you know what I'm saying, to hate and everything. So it's time to release Queen Noir out of the dungeon, out of the cave, out of this threshold, out of this whole...
Is that literal places that she been, or is this metaphorical?
It's literal and metaphorical. So you know what I'm saying? It's intertwined. So you have to do the math and go through the experience via music and art to experience exactly everything. So I need you guys to tune in. Make sure you guys hit me up. I'm always willing to be a part of your projects. So, you know what I'm saying? You got some visuals coming up. I can be your African queen. I will be anything you need me to be.
Are you African?
I am African, but I will not say that I'm solely African.
You're not Toledoan?
I do know that there's Native Indian in me. I do know that there's a whole lot of shit in me from Nigeria, Jamaican, everything. Like,
these are the jokes.
Jokes or not, it's what it is.
But Joe, thank you for coming one more time for the one and only Jasmine the Model, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what, motherfuckers? You may not know this, but you've been officially tuned in to the vibe on there, Mr. D's, the open mic D's. And it goes down, man. We'll be back next week. Guess who I got in the studio next week? Y'all might not have seen him for a while, but he got new music and he's been doing his thing. Malik X will be in the building. The MC known as Malik X, the prince of the open mic. He trying to be like me, but he can't. His dreads ain't long enough, and neither is his breath. He can't spit as long as me either. But he gonna be all right. But he will be in the studio next week kicking it with me. Make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe on all social media. Be a part of the show. Go to www.thevibeonair.com. Let's do the song. Let's go. Facebook, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Yeah, Twitch, The Vibe on Air with your bitch. The Vibe on Air everywhere.
The Vibe
on Air.
Right here.
We don't care, Vibe on Air. Mr. D's.
Right here.
Mr. D's, hope. Mr. D's. Didn't you know? Do the cabbage match. Do the cabbage. I don't know how to dance. I don't know. We'll be back next week, man. I appreciate Jasmine, the model, for coming through, man, out of her busy schedule and gracing the show with her presence. It's going down, man. Make sure y'all stay vibey. Vibe with us, man. Feel the vibe. Subscribe to the vibe. Follow, like, and subscribe, vibe. We'll be back next week, man. Stay safe. Stay home. Take care of your family. Go to the liquor store. Get drunk. Pass out early. That's the only way your day gonna go by.